So what do they always say when you're doing a YouTube video? You got to tease, then, ask to follow and share, do your content, and say goodbye. No, I'm not doing it here. All right, let's try to do the format. Let's try it anyway. Okay, Netflix is going to offer video games. That's the subject of this When I'm Not Podcasting. Make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the show right here on YouTube, youtube.com/JBRASCO951. I'll say it slowly. youtube.com/JBRASCO951. You can also look for, just do a search for King of Podcasts. You'll find it that way too. Or you can find the link right here on the audio feed if you're listening to it wherever you listen to podcasts. Now on to the story from Bloomberg. Netflix is moving beyond TV shows and films. They're expanding into video games, and they hired a former Electronic Arts or EA type, EA Sports, and Facebook executive to lead the effort. Mike Verdu is going to join Netflix as vice president of game development, and he's going to work with developers to bring games and other contents to Oculus virtual reality headsets. The idea is to offer video games on Netflix's streaming platform within the next year, according to a person familiar with the situation. The games will appear alongside current fare as a new programming genre, similar to what Netflix did with documentaries or stand-up specials. The company doesn't currently plan to charge extra for the content. So that's interesting. Now, it goes along with what Netflix is trying to do when it comes to adding new programming. They have built out kids programming, opened an online shop to sell merchandise, tapped Steven Spielberg to bring more prestigious movies to its lineup, and they've also gotten the podcasting to relate to their programming, the original programming. But this is a very bold move. Now, Verdu, his background includes that he was working on popular mobile games at Electronic Arts, including The Sims, Plants vs. Zombies, and the Star Wars franchises, and he worked for Zynga Incorporated from 2009 to 2012. So the gaming team will be built on the next couple of months, so go look if you want to get hired. Maybe you get to do remote work from home, who knows? And the company's already started advertising for game development-related positions on the website. So this could be another move for Netflix just to justify price increases in the coming years. But again, they have to build out the infrastructure, build out the content, and then they could charge more. Now, some tech companies already offer gaming options in addition to video services. Apple Inc. already has a platform called Arcade for Games, as well as a TV Plus service for original video projects, but charges extra for the gaming. And that's the idea. Now, Netflix has already previously licensed rights to games based on its shows, including Stranger Things. But this new initiative is larger in scope, and they've yet to settle on a game development strategy. But in typical Netflix fashion, the company may start with just a few games and build from there. Now, they've already tried to go into interactive programming before. They offered choose-your-own-adventure style shows, creative versions of programs like Carmen Sandiego and Black Mirror in that format, stopping short of being a true video game. They also identified the Battle Royale shooter game Fortnite as a competitor for its customers' time. And Hollywood studios have a checkered history with the video game business. Some have had success licensing movies or TV shows for games, and Warner Brothers has created a handful of hit titles over the last few years. I remember Assassin's Creed is one of those games specifically, and the relaunch of Mortal Kombat, as a matter of fact. Now, in other places, Disney, which is the world's largest entertainment company, shut down most of its in-house gaming operations after years of unsuccessful efforts. And they since focus on licensing Marvel and Star Wars properties for games. So, Netflix looking to do video games. Keep an eye out for it. Let's see what happens. And I'll talk to you next time.